Hey guys, MasaeAnela here, and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario. In the last episode, I quit without saving by accident, and I had to play up 3 hours all over again to get back to this point because I had not saved in a really long time. Because I record in batches and I can't save over data until I realize whether or not the footage is usable or not, and it was terrible and it was awful and I feel dumb. It was awful. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that in case you noticed any discrepancies between experience or coins. If you noticed anything, that's why. I spent a good chunk of my life just sitting here and getting back up to this point. So hopefully I did everything right. But in this episode, we're finally going to be planting the final seed that we got from the Bulb in Lava Island. I can't say that fast. Also, just as a note, I did organize my items a little bit. I cooked these 2 apple pies from apple and some cake mix, so in case you wanted these items. And also I grabbed these just because I am in desperate need of space in my storage, so I'm just gonna basically throw those away on some throwaway battles or somewhere along the line. Anyway, before we head off to the next area, I do want to make a stop over at Merlovely's place. Not for a fortune or anything like that, but because we have not spent our star pieces in quite a while, so gonna take care of that. There's probably quite a few things that we could buy now. We have a lot of star pieces. Head in here, and Bombette didn't get shut out. I'm a little sad. I'm the famous Merlo of Shooting Star Summit. We've heard this many times before. We have 23 to spend. And though we have gotten most of the really useful ones already, which is kind of unfortunate. Payoff, I'm not really interested in. Chill out, I'm not terribly interested in. Feeling fine, I don't think at this point would be terribly useful. These makes battles take a really long time. Peekaboo, just reiterating that I would want to see the flavor text of Tattle anyway, so I'm not gonna bother with it. And that just leaves these more expensive ones. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go for Flower Finder. A bunch of you were saying that Flower Finder is just as useful as Flower Saver, but it's a heck of a lot cheaper in the way of BP. It takes like 3 BP, whereas Flower Saver is like 6. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that into consideration and give it a crack because I'm pretty interested in it. So thank you for the tip. Let me see, what else do we have? After a battle, let tomorrow get twice as many coins as usual. I think I might just save my star points for this, so that we can get it eventually, because I'm not terribly interested in anything up here. Yeah, we'll just do that. So we got 1 new badge out of all of that, which hopefully will turn out pretty nicely. It'll be nice having 3 extra BP to throw around. So with that, I'm gonna organize my badges again, and I'll see you guys back in Toad Town. You know something? We're running a lot of badges right now. We have 30 BP, and we're using a lot of like 1 and 2 and 3 BP badges. It's kind of funny. But anyway, multi-bounce is really the only one that I have a particular idea of what to do with right now. I definitely want to have it equipped for the next area, so keep that in mind. Everything else is basically a just because I could, I suppose, type of deal. These, like, the danger-based ones are just because I'm running pretty low on HP right now. We're going to this with kind of less than average HP, I suppose. And of course, like I said, Flower Finder I'm trying out because you guys suggested it. And Refund because I had leftover BP. And I'm poor, and I don't really want to cheese out the casino. That just feels kind of cheap to me. So now that we're done with that, we are all well equipped. Let's talk to this Bobo. Flower Fields is in a state of despair because of Bowser's minions. I can't read despair because of a certain game that I've been playing recently. Cough, cough, danganronpa, cough, cough. My current obsession, I'm sorry. I had to squeeze it in there somewhere. Bulbulbs come from a flower-filled land called Flower Fields. They say the flowers in flower fields are in trouble. To get to flower fields, you need 4 kinds of seeds that only bulbulbs possess. But where are the bulbulbs? Please, Mario, you must look for bulbulbs and get the seeds from them. Maybe Merlin's fortune-telling could help you look. I don't need no fortune-telling because I got them all myself. But I'm not giving it to you. She doesn't do anything. Wow, I'm really disappointed by that. I am actually disappointed. Man, all right, take your stupid seed. Wow, you brought the seed. Thank you so much. And with that, we have gathered all of the bulbulb seeds together. At first it just looked like the flowers were blooming, but suddenly a door appeared. You must be able to go to Flower Fields from here. Mario, Flower Fields needs your aid. Please help. I love how she's like a super expert on Flower Fields, even though it's a completely separate world. Anyway, are you guys ready? It's time to step through the door and start a new chapter. Chapter 6, Dark Days in Flower Fields. What ho? Now who might that be? Ho 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 ho, up here, son. They call me Wise Wisterwood. I am the oldest tree here in Flower Fields, the land of trees, flowers, grasses, and plants. And you must be Mario. I've heard a lot about you, son. You're trying your best to save the star spirits in the rest of your world, aren't you? Very noble. If that is true, then your arrival means a star spirit is here in our land. I would help you in your quest, but alas, I cannot right now. Flower Fields is in trouble. A creature named Hufflepuff and his followers invaded our fair land not long ago. These creatures brought clouds to our sunny sky. It has been dark and cloudy ever since. The sun doesn't even bother to rise in the sky anymore. We are all weak and fading. Oh, I remember something. The rumor is that Hufflepuff is holding somebody captive. Of course, it must be the star spirit that you're searching for. Oh, you're going to defeat the wicked Hufflepuff then? Well, that would make the wishes of Flower Fields come true. But it's not that easy. Hufflepuff is up in the sky on what we call the Cloudy Climb. There's no way up there now. Well, you might be able to reach it if you find a magical bean or something that grows high. Now wait a minute. I think there is a flower that has a magical bean. Somewhere. I believe her name is Petunia. Perhaps she is off to the east. It wouldn't hurt to go visit her and ask about it. The other flowers and bulbs around here might have some useful information as well. I'd say talk to everyone. And as he says, they do have a lot of things to tell us, but may I just say how pretty this place is? I love this place. It's so nice and flowery, and I love flowers, and I love plants, and I like this place. Anyway, that was very redundant. Petunia, the seed maniac. Petunia, the one who collects seeds like a crazy flower? I know her. She's growing due east from here. Okay. You want to meet Petunia? That flower seems a little strange to me, you know? She collects beans and seeds, but she never grows them. She just likes seeds. I call her the seed maniac. You know, considering what seeds are to plants, wouldn't that kind of be the equivalent of collecting embryos? That kind of is a little bit strange. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a little bit creepy. Okay, moving away from that thought. The sun can't come up because a thick cloud is completely covering the sky. We bulbs can live in just about anywhere if there's sun, but now there's none at all. I'm not saying that having some clouds is bad, of course not. But there should be some gaps for a little precious sunshine. Sigh, I hate that stupid cloud. Tell that to the bulb in that haunted forest. He had like no sun at all. And he was doing just fine, but then again, he was kind of cranky. Maybe that had something to do with it. Anyway, this dude is kind of a jerk, actually. Hey guy, where you going? Oh, Petunia? Yeah, Petunia, straight west from here. Yep, west. Sorry, guy, I can't tell you anymore, not even if you ask. So, he basically tells us the exact opposite of what we need to remember. So he's essentially a hint giver, but just think of everything in reverse, I suppose. You can get yourself one fine gift if you hit the 3 trees in a row in this order. Left, right, then middle. Yep. It's true, I swear. Oops, I told you too much. No more secrets out of me. Yeah, he's kind of seedy. Get it? Seedy. Ha ha ha. Flower. Anyway, so this place is laid out kind of interestingly. It's basically the directions on a compass, minus north and south directly. But the only place that we're really concerned about right now is east. Can I bomb you? Oh! Okay, I can jump on your head. That does well enough, right? Alright, these are... Mario, do your job, please. Do your job. You know what you gotta do. These are Crazy Daisies! Crazy Daisies look cute, but you won't think they're so cute after they attack you. Max HP 8, attack power 4, defense power 0. They attack by singing a song. If you fall under the song spell, you'll fall asleep. If you get their HP low enough, they'll try to run away. Beat them quickly so they can't flee. So yeah, they're essentially cowards and they're terrible and I hate these guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's just do a quick power quake to finish this first one off, but weaken the back one. And I do have to say, oh crap, he's not running. Okay, fine. This attack is a pain to block. It's so hard. I can never get that timing right. There's no real indication, I suppose, and I think its song can differ. Don't quote me on that, but I do kind of remember having different songs for these things. Not entirely sure, but their attack is kind of a jerk. So don't count on blocking any of their attacks anytime soon. Anyway, yes, first strike! Okay, well, I can't really show it off now, but these guys are the reason why I said multi-bounce is your friend. If you'll remember, we saw the Zap for the first time in the Haunted Woods, which he was super powerful because they do 6 damage per 1 attack and they're really hard to dodge. Also, they only have 3 HP though, so you can take them out super easily. These are the trees that one plant was talking about, but if you hit the wrong one, you just have a Bazap come out and harass you. I kind of want to show the whole multi-bounce thing. So, this is why multi-bounce is your friend! Yes! Yeah, very good idea to have that badge. Like that. Wow, this flower finder is actually really great. Thank you, guys, for suggesting it. It is actually really great. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. And we want to do center, right, and then left, and we get the Happy Flower badge. Restores FP automatically during a battle at a slow rate. You know what? I'm going to equip it for 1 battle. Just 1 battle, because I keep saying, wait, no, what am I doing? Because I keep saying that it makes battles take a while, but I have never actually shown what it actually does. How much BP does it take? Where is it? What? What? Oh, here it is. I need 1 more. Sure. I'm gonna have it on for 1 battle and you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna avoid this one because I don't really need to fight that one. Come in here and we have a very angry flower. What's up with you? Do you have a second? Then listen to my sad tale. Ever since the sun went away, I've begun to droop. I have no energy at all. Without the sun, it just seems like the whole world is sad. Now these Monty moles dig into the ground and bite my roots, oh woe is me! My beautiful seed collection will become a Monty mole banquet if this keeps up. Please, sir, you look strong and capable. Could you get rid of those Monty moles for me? In case you're wondering, the Monty moles I'm talking about are this guy, and this jerk, and this troublemaker, and this wicked creature. This guy is, well, you probably don't need to be concerned with that one. I love that guy's face when you find him and he gets pointed out. It's just like, oh, me? I love that so much. It's great. Okay, we have Monty Moles. You know what? I'm gonna try and do this because I can, and we can predict where they're. Oh, we can't actually predict them, I suppose. Wow. Okay, well, I guess it's just time for a hammer. There's only one. Perfect. Great. Okay, well, let's go ahead and tattle him, I suppose. This is a Monty Mole. You remember Monty Moles from Mount Rugged, don't you? These guys are quite a bit stronger than those, though. 12 HP, 3 attack power. They're vicious rock throwers. They may look intimidating, but they're not very strong. They don't really look that intimidating to me, to be fair. Honestly. Okay, and then... Yep. Hey, what about that flower? That flower thing that I wanted to show off. Is it because I didn't have any? Like I didn't use any? That would make sense, I suppose. Because I gotta be sure to use one in this next one. Come on. Okay. That should have counted! There we go, finally. Okay, I suppose I'll just do a power quake and then see how the flower thing, happy flower, works out. There we go. See, it does that animation every single time, and personally, it gets a little bit annoying if you have it on for too long. And while we're here and while we're fighting semi-weak creatures, I'm gonna show this off. I have not shown Spook since we got it. That's kind of sad, but honestly, it's one of my least favorite abilities because you don't get experience for the enemies that you scare away. So you just do this. I suppose the animation is funny. So he just kind of leaves. You don't get anything for it. It just kind of happens. I suppose one more power quake. There we go. And then just smack this guy to high heaven. Go! And he's done. Okay, gather up these. And while we're in the spirit of showing things, I suppose... Stop. Inventory, please, work with me. I suppose we can show airlift, which we got forever ago. Ooh, actually, maybe I should... Maybe I should take this somewhat seriously because that's a lot of guys to worry about. Hey, you know what? No, I'm not gonna mess with this. We're just gonna... Power bomb! And then, you know what? I brought this for a reason. Let's do a Thunder Rage. Ooh, that refund though! 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I put too much 5s, but I don't care. Okay, there should be one more. Here you are! Okay, now there's only 2. I don't feel bad for showing this off now. Paracarry! Come on! Airlift! If it works, we'll carry an enemy away from the battle. We have not used this. How long has it been? This is the first time we're actually using this attack. Well, you essentially just pluck them out and then carry them away. That's it. That's literally it. And you kind of cheat yourself out of experience. Like I said, it's the same with Bow Spook. Okay. One more hammer and we should be done. Oh, the rockin' music is gone. I'm a little sad. That was seriously some freaking rockin' music. Alright, well, what's up with you? You feeling better?
Oh, yippee! Hooray, hurrah, yahoo! You got rid of the Monty Moles. Oh, thank you. To show you how grateful I am, I'll give you this magical bean. Here you are.
You got the magical bean. A bean. I love that description. It's just like, a bean. Yeah. It's twitching as if to say, plant me this instant.
Yes, my name is Petunia. They call me the Seed Maniac. Hee nice to meet you. By the way, about that magical bean that I gave you, you shouldn't plant it. Why not? Because as a seed, it will always enjoy freedom. After it's planted and it sprouts up, it won't ever be able to move again. Don't you think that's sad? Please don't plant it with, for instance, fertile soil and miracle water. I don't want to think about a sprout growing out of my cute little seed. No! All right, Petunia, you keep your petals on. Don't start falling apart on my account. Are you really gonna plant my magical bean? Oh, sigh. Okay, I've already given it to you. It's your choice. Wow, she's suddenly really accepting about everything. By the way, hello! How are you? How are you? How are you? Die! No, I didn't really need to do that per se, but I just felt like it. Do you say anything about it? No, she just talks about her stupid seed. Alright, so, if we come over here, we have a sniffle. In this willow. It's a well. That's literally all it says. It's a well. So, we can't really do anything with this right now. If we throw an item into it, something does happen, but I'm not about to throw something in there that is actually useful. But if you throw an item in there, chances are a Bazap is going to come out and attack you. But if you have a specific item, then it's a different story and you actually get something pretty neat. We'll check that out in a little bit. But, oh, hello. Yeah, these ivies can actually have items in them, just letting you know. And we have made it back to the center. With that, I think we're about ready to call it quits here. And in the next episode, we'll be making our way through another path. I will see you guys then. MasaeAnela out. By the way, while you're here, you might want to hit this tree for a couple of berries. It's kind of important, but I forgot about it. Sorry. Yeah, my memory is kind of bad, just like how I forgot about this. This is also here, in case you were wondering, just so that we are clear. So, now that I made up for forgetting things, I will see you guys next time. Bye!